If you've been picking up on someone missing you, perhaps you're feeling yourself missing them and you're wondering, is it just me or is it them that's missing me and that's the energy that I'm picking up on? I'm going to talk about this and explain what it could be that they are experiencing that's causing them to miss you. And by gaining this insight, it not only helps you truly be sure that, hey, yes, they are missing me, but understanding the reason why could help you see what it is that you could do to perhaps even bring them back into your life. My name's Aliki. I'm here to help you upgrade your energy. And in this video, I'm going to talk all about when you feel and you kind of know for sure within you that, hey, yes, they miss me. When someone misses you, this causes a very heavy feeling. And when you pick it up, you'll notice a very quick and sudden shift in how it is you're feeling. You could be focusing on your work, focusing on other things, and suddenly you feel this heaviness. And this heaviness makes you feel that you don't want to move, that you don't want to get things done, that you suddenly can't focus and think clearly. And when it is that you feel that it's just not normal for me to have this sudden switch, you're right, it's not normal. What's happening is it's not coming from within you. Well, it kind of is. It's coming from within you as energy, but it's not just you. The energy that's coming forward from within you is energy you've picked up from them. Because you're connected on a very deep level, what it is that they think, what it is they feel, you can sense and you know this instantly. Now, what is the reason? The reason that's causing them to suddenly start missing you or to have been missing you for quite some time. When someone spends time with you, they bring out this certain version of themselves. They find a part of themselves that perhaps they hadn't experienced up to that point, or quite in that specific way. Notice that when you're around different people, you bring out different aspects of yourself. With some people, you're more humorous. With some people, you're more inspired. With other people, you're more serious. And depending on not just the people that are around you, but the environment itself, you feel in a specific way. And this inspires you to express different aspects of who you are. This is true for each and every one of us, and it's true for the person missing you. When they're around you, when they spend time with you, even if it's been a very long time that they haven't seen you and hung out with you, when it is that they did spend time with you, they discovered that they were a very specific person. And this is a version of themselves that they have come to realize that they miss. They miss who they were around you. They miss who you inspired them to be. Because your frequency, your energy that you emit outwards was connecting with their frequency, with their energy. And that conversation that was happening on a deep energetic level, because we don't just speak with one another with words, we don't just speak with body language, we also speak on the energetic field, on deeper or higher planes of existence. And these conversations that they had with you energetically sparked these parts of them to express themselves. And that is the version of themselves that they miss. This is who they long to be. And because they miss that version of themselves, they're thinking of you and missing you. Does this mean that they don't have feelings for you, that they don't actually care for you? No, it doesn't mean that. It could be, though, that they're missing who they were without actually having feelings for you. One doesn't necessarily have to go with the other. Could they be deeply in love with you? Yes, they could. Or they could want a friendship, or they could want just to be around you. They truly enjoy who they are. They feel that it's a better version of themselves. And even if it's not a better version of themselves, it's who they choose to be, who they enjoy being, the expression of their energy that they enjoy bringing out into the world. I very often speak about finding the best in you and expressing it and bringing it forward. But it is true that when we're around specific people, it's so much easier to do. It just comes naturally that those parts of you are expressed and even woken up from a deep sleep, and they come forward in this very natural flow. We are not meant to be in isolation. We're not meant to be sealed off from the world or not spending time with the people that we truly enjoy being around and spending time with. It's only natural that they're seeking you out, even if it's just in the energy of missing you in this way. Just as it's natural if you are missing them because you enjoyed that version of yourself, who you are around them. Now, I am going to tell you what you can do to bring them into your life if they're missing you. But I would like you first, before you do anything, to think about this. The version of yourself that they miss, are you aware of who that is? Of who you were around them? And another question is, did you enjoy being that version of yourself? Is it who you are choosing to be even now? Is it who you choose to express out into the world? Because there are versions of us that we were in the past that we do not choose to be anymore. We want to be a different person. We enjoy who it is that we've grown into. Our energy is constantly evolving, learning from the experiences that we have, from the beliefs that we shift in our mind, from the energy of our mind that we shift and go deeper into our hearts and get to know who we are on deeper levels, from the things that we see happening and experiencing in our everyday reality. Yes, these things do change and evolve us, and they can make us go in a direction that we are happy to go, or they can make us go in a direction that we would not choose to go by choice. Or we can discover that the circumstances of our life brought us to going in a direction that by choice we wouldn't have gone in. We wouldn't have chosen to progress in that way. Perhaps you shut yourself off from the world, or perhaps you became more bitter or more critical of yourself and others. It's not that by evolving, we always evolve into a better version of ourselves or into what we choose to be. So this could be a good point to stop and look within and say, hey, what I am expressing, who I am, who I'm being, how I'm thinking, my thoughts, my feelings, are they what I choose to actually be in? And what I was, who I was around them, around this person that's missing me and that I feel it, and I know that I'm missing them too on some level. If I think about who I was back then, is this someone I would choose to be? And the second question to ask yourself is, who were they? Were they someone that I actually want to spend more time with? Were they someone that brings out that better version of myself that I truly enjoy being? Or am I just missing them because I feel that they've triggered something within me? Is it some sort of trauma that's coming forward? Is it some sort of thing from the past that I'm holding on to? I'm not saying these things are what you are doing. I'm just saying that it's good for you to actually look at them and see what's going on with the energy. Our energy is in a constant flow, but that doesn't mean that who you were back then doesn't exist energetically. Since there is no time as we consciously think about it, with the way that we think that time moves in a linear fashion, this is not true when it comes to energy. When you go to the quantum field, all these laws and rules that we come to believe are the absolute truth in the world we live in, on the quantum field, they do not exist. All these laws collapse. And we see that the energy connecting you and them goes beyond time and beyond space, which means the version of you exists. And the version of them also exists. Which brings me to what I talked about at the beginning of this video, of how it is that you can bring them into your life right now. Now, no, this is not a guarantee. Yes, this has to do with the energy that you're currently in and what it is you've chosen to experience and what they have chosen to experience. But a very powerful way to actually give it a very strong probability of them coming into your life is for you to be fully in the version of yourself that they are missing, to be in that version of yourself. And what it is that you are doing right now, because you're missing them, if you're also missing them, what happens is your energy connects to theirs and it aligns to theirs, which means you are not in your natural frequency, you're not in your natural vibration, and you are definitely not in the version that they once knew. Because time has brought you apart, because time has brought you into a state where you miss one another, then what happens on the subconscious level is you tune into their frequency, you tune into their vibration, and not who you once knew, into their current frequency, into their current vibration. And this may not be who they want to be. It may not be who they enjoy being. And so if they're sensing you at the same frequency that they're at, and it's not what they want to be experiencing for themselves, that means that they will subconsciously be pushing your energy out. They do not enjoy who it is they are being right now. So they do not want more of that. So it's very natural that they would avoid this. Subconsciously, energetically, they would say, no, this is not what I want to be experiencing. So I do not want to have it come even stronger into my life. So by not trying to align with them, not trying to pick up on their energy, on what they're thinking and feeling, and truly aligning with you, with that version of yourself that was confident, that was happy, that was full of that joy, that energy that flowed naturally from you. When we attract someone, we're in this free-flowing energy of ourselves, and that energy is very confident, it is very natural, it is not forced in any way. So how can you move into a version of yourself that you're choosing to move into without forcing it? Naturally let it flow forward. Remember how it was you were. Connect with you in that confidence, in that happiness, in that moment in time that you truly enjoyed being, that you truly enjoyed what it was you were expressing and bringing out into the world. And be in that fully and wholly. I wish you happiness. I wish you love. Thank you so much for watching.